Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Thursday, the 6th of April, Maundy Thursday, approaching the wonderful Easter weekend. But following Robert Murray McShane's readings, the two chapters we read today are Leviticus chapter 9, describing Aaron beginning his priestly ministry, and then Psalm 10, one of David's psalms. And the transition between the two was really striking because in Leviticus, Moses calls Aaron to make the sacrifices, which he does. And we're then told at the end of the chapter, Moses and Aaron then went into the tent of meeting. When they came out, they blessed the people, and the glory of the Lord appeared to all the people. Fire came out from the presence of the Lord and consumed the burnt offering and the fat portions on the altar. And then all the people saw it. They shouted for joy and fell face down. And you have this dramatic sort of image of Moses and Aaron coming out of the central part of the tabernacle, and the glory of God appearing, and fire coming out and just consuming the sacrifices on the altar. And the people seeing and realizing this is what God has asked for. This is God's instruction. This is where God is. And the overwhelming sense of awe at the presence of God. And then Psalm 10, as David, load shedding. But Psalm 10, as David says, he writes, and it begins, "Why, O Lord, do you stand far off? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble?" And that struck me. Here you've got David saying, "I can't see God. Where are you, God?" Coming straight after this dramatic presentation of God to the people. And that was a wonderful juxtaposition. And as I was thinking about it, thinking that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. It's not that God is close today and then disappears, and we've got to try and find him. As close as he was to the people of Israel when Moses and Aaron came out of the tabernacle, God stayed that close. The people might not have seen it. And as David faces challenges and problems, he has a sense that God's far away, but he isn't. And for me, that's a great encouragement that whatever we're going through, God is always there. God is with us. We might not sense it. It might not seem like that to us. But God's word is always what we rely on. And he says, "I will never leave you or forsake you." And so we hang on to that. And we can, with David, we can pray, "Lord, why do you seem so far away? And I know that you aren't, but it appears to me." And so we can pray honestly to God, as David did, but we hang on to the truth of his word, which he never changes. So be encouraged that God is always with us. He sees us, he knows us, he hears us. We don't always see it, we don't always understand, but he is always faithful, and we are always blessed.